Joining me today is someone who brings a lot of value to the discussion about motivation, mindset, and goals. We share a background in high tech. We share a background in health coaching. She is from New York, now living in Marin, working in the high tech space here in California. I'd like you to meet Alison Conigliaro-Hubbard.
Thanks, Deb. Thanks for having me. It's
I'm
great
so
to be
glad
here.
you came.
It's great to be here with you.
So what I've asked Alison to do, and we're just going to kind of go back and forth. None of this is scripted, but we live in the high-tech space. I spent 20 plus years there. She's in it right now. And I know how hard it was to stay healthy, and I didn't. Remember, I was up on that mad body mountain, but I managed to get myself down. And that's what we're going to talk about today. When you're stuck in the trenches and you're dealing with your family issues and your body's out of whack, what do you do now?
Well, first you have to actually find that motivation to really want to do something about it. That's the only way that you're really going to be able to start on this journey. I mean, what I basically recommend to everybody when they've not done anything, when they've been sedentary for a long period of time, and all they can kind of grasp is, I can't do it. You got to spend a little bit of time by yourself. I mean, go in a quiet room and really just close your eyes. And this is personal. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. Why would this be meaningful for you? Close your eyes and imagine yourself in whatever space of health, fitness, well-being that you dream of. Imagine yourself. What does that feel like? What does it taste like? What does the world look like around you in that space? And really spend some time thinking about that, because that's what's going to put you in that mindset of transition. And it's not to say, oh my God, I know how to get there automatically. It's just to put yourself in that place of, why not you? Why not you succeeding in health and wellness the way you've always wanted to? That's basically, that's the most important first step.
And it is the most important first step. And it's really making the decision. I'm going to do this, committing to do it, focusing on doing it, and then you have to actually execute. So execution is part of your motivation. It's also your goal setting. Because if you're not motivated to set a goal that's a little bit of a stretch, you're just going to sit back and do something really easy. So I want Alison to talk to us about some of the ways that it's important to set a goal, and then we'll go into what does it look like to achieve that goal.
Well, let's talk about, some of the ways that a lot of people enter into goal setting. Frankly, most of us don't really think about what it is to set a goal. A lot of people kind of think, I'm going to set a goal, and it's like a loosey-goosey goal at the end of the day. It's not really a goal, because you know why? Because it's not clear, it's not necessarily attainable, and it's not time-bound. These are really important attributes to goal setting. So for example, a lot of people say, I want to lose weight, that's a goal. But you see, that's not really a goal, and it's so open-ended. Right. I want to lose weight. So how much weight do you want to lose by when? And oh, by the way, is that even an attainable goal? So another example could be, I want to lose 10 pounds by August 31st. Let's say it's, July 17th? I don't know, whatever
15,
date
16.
is. I want to lose 10 pounds by August 31st. So I've set a time, I've bound it by time. It's August 31st. So now my mind is like, okay, what do I need to do to work backwards from August 31st to lose 10 pounds? Now, I'm not saying that needs to be your goal, but that's an example of a clear, concise, time-bound, measurable goal. Okay. And some people enter in and they see, for example, 25 push-ups today. Well, you see, a lot of people see the word 25 push-ups and they say, I can't do that. And so they don't do anything. And what I coach people to do is don't worry about anybody else and don't worry about the number 25. Let's do what's attainable for you. Hit the ground and see how many push-ups you can do. Maybe you can only do one. Maybe you can only do one on your knees. That's fine. If that's all you can do, start at one. And today do one. And tomorrow do one. And the next day, see if you can go beyond 1 to 2. Be consistent. Every day, test those boundaries that are your boundaries, because the only person you're competing against is you.
And so part of what we want you to understand is the motivation. So the motivation for me was, I don't want old lady arms. I don't want old lady arms. Well, then I better do push-ups every single day. And the consistency that she talked about, remember we've talked about that in other areas, and consistency is the key. Just going and working out for 2 hours once a week isn't going to do it. 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day will make such a difference. So motivation, mindset, and goals. What else would you like to add?
20 minutes a day. Okay, so I'm going to do 15. 15 minutes a day, that's 4% of your whole entire day. I mean, and so think to yourself, when I'm finished focusing 15 minutes on me and only me and my wellness, and I've just basically taken up 4% of my day, how am I going to feel after that?
Yep.
And then you have the entire rest of the day to do whatever you want.
Exactly. And it builds up, because at my age, if I don't do my ab work every day, I get these little poochies going on, because the body needs that work a little bit every day. We don't have to go kill ourselves. We don't have to do marathons and triathlons unless we want to, and then they're fun. We just have to let our body get exercised, nutriented correctly, and the right attitude. I want to thank Alison for being here. I want to thank you all for joining us. And I hope that you realize that we just need that mindset to set those attainable goals and stay motivated to make sure that you get off that mad body mountain.